Welcome back to my channel, Dooney Addicts. I would like to do a reveal of my extra large Croco Susanna bag. I forgot that I even had this bag in my collection, and then as I was scrolling through QVC, I noticed that there was a Croco tote in a similar color that has been posted for this season, and I thought, I believe I have something like that. This bag is truly an oversized tote. This is more along the lines of the extra large Russell, Florentine Russell bag. It may even be a little bit smaller than that bag, but I picked this one up, and I've had this one in my collection for about 5 years. And I picked it up and had a couple of other Croco bags that I was carrying. So this one just kind of fell back into the Dooney vault, and I carried some others. But this color, the color of this one is cognac. And there it says extra large tote. And then the receipt where I actually ordered it says it's the extra large Susanna. So there it is, regular price $4.85. It has a gorgeous natural color. It has the Dooney Bourke gold logo plate on the front. And then it has, and you've probably heard Sue Clifton on QVC talk about that the front of the Croco has one print, and then the sides will actually show a little bit different detailing in the hide. And that's from the plate that they use to print the leather. This bag does have 4 feet under the bottom. They are reinforced with the leather strips here. There's no piping around the bottom of the bag, but it is reinforced on the bottom. Seams run along the sides of the bag on both sides. It has straps that match the bag, and this is a little bit different from some of the other handle closures that we're seeing on Dooney Bourke bags that are coming out in the most recent season. So those are the straps. They are not adjustable. They are over the shoulder. This strap, though, is a little bit shorter than the large zip Barlow shoulder straps, just as a point of reference. Let's take a look at the inside. So the inside of the bag has the red gingham lining, red and white, and it has the extra large zipper on the back wall, extra large tote. It has the registration card back there. The Dooney Bourke logo plate is also in the Croco leather. Notice how the straps are attached to this bag. They actually loop through the leather and then are attached with the hardware that is punched through. It has a snap closure, single snap closure as a top, as a closing mechanism, and then it has the Croco leather around the top of the bag to help it maintain its structure. The bag is completely empty now with the exception of a couple of silica packets, and it stands up even on its own, even though it's empty. So that's one of the great features of a Dooney bag. The last two things, it has the old school small cell phone pocket. Again, I picked this bag up in 2012. So cell phones were a lot smaller and probably not as smart back then, but that's the pocket. So this is great for like lip gloss or hand cream or any of your other smaller items here. And then it has the leather key keeper, which matches the Croco leather of the bag, and it has the gold tone hardware, if that is any indication of how old this bag is. The bag has an extremely wide base. If it were made out of a different material, if you were looking for a beach bag, this would be perfect. This bag, I'm trying to think of it's a nylon collection, the Wyndham collection. This extra large is about the size of a piece from the extra large Wyndham Tote. So if you're familiar with that bag, then it will give you a really good size comparison to what this bag looks like. Again, this size bag is not available on QVC, but because the style of bag, because Croco has a tendency to reappear during the cool weather seasons of the month, fall and winter, and QVC, of course, has just had I believe it was fashion fall days, and of course they'll begin making the transition between clearance and new items for the fall. I wanted to share this bag so that you could get a feel for it, so that you could make a decision about whether or not you want to splurge on the bag that is currently being offered on QVC. So there she is. Thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope that you're finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care.